Welcome to today's Bible study. I am a volunteer helping a friend produce this study, and I'm going to ask for a little bit of grace. Titus 3:11. You may be sure that such a man is warped and sinful. He is self-condemned. Interesting points. In this verse, Paul builds on the previous verse by identifying three additional traits of false teachers who, because of their ingrained and unrepentant hearts, would be removed from the church to prevent them from damaging the faith of true believers. First, false teachers are warped, or as other translations state, are twisted or perverted. Such a person has turned what is good, the word, into something evil. Second, these teachers are sinful, meaning they arrogantly and stubbornly and intentionally promote false doctrines instead of the truth to feed their egos, build their reputations, and even line their pockets. The third trait is the consequence of their warped and sinful teaching. False teachers condemn themselves by their own words. Because of this, although Paul instructed Titus to speak against false teachings and false teachers, he didn't need to take the false teachers through the church discipline process described in Matthew 18:15 through 17. They, unlike sincere but mistaken fellow Christians, should be directly and publicly confronted before the entire body of Christ. Ultimately, they would be held accountable by God. Application. Brothers, this verse reminds us of the heavy responsibility of those who teach, preach, and shepherd the body of Christ to both know the word, teach it faithfully, and protect it from being misinterpreted, misapplied, and abused. While there is room for grace and correction for those who err unintentionally, church leaders must exercise discernment in identifying those who intentionally distort the word for their own gain and stubbornly resist correction. In confronting these false teachers with the truth, publicly and directly, church leaders help the body of Christ understand the heresy, increase the understanding of the word, and remove the false teacher's influence on believers so that those who might have been led astray can remain or return to the path of righteousness. Thank you, brothers.